Hey there, it's Ben from Pattern Profits bringing you the weekend update and weekly watch list for the week of March 7th. We are starting first with IWO, our proxy for small cap growth. Not a good candle there on Friday, back below anchored VWAP from off the most recent low, back below anchored VWAP off of the January low. Volume shelf point of control built out now above. So you'd expect that area to act as resistance on any bounce there. If we look at FFTY, not as bad in that it's holding that anchored VWAP off of the January low. It's above the volume shelf point of control and above 1020 cloud. Your year-to-date anchored VWAP in red there coming down may act as resistance on any strength here. I assume this is acting better. They probably have some exposure to commodities, oil and gas, energy, that stuff that's been hot. So holding up better there. And if we look at PDP, this is the momentum ETF. It's holding anchored VWAP off of the most recent low. Resistance there, anchored VWAP off of the January low. They're kind of in the pinch there. Peaked its head above, but wasn't able to push through. Now back below 1020 cloud. Volume shelf point of control. Volume by price anchored up near those highs. So not looking great. And I can tell you when you look around in growth, individual names, there's just not much that looks good. United Health, however, UNH, and again, you'll notice with most of these ideas this week, nothing is really growth related. It's all in value and medical, that type of stuff, transportation. Double bottom pattern here. Bullish outside day, though, on Friday. Good volume coming in up the right side. 593, the double bottom pivot. Just looking for a big volume move through there. Again, that's UNH, United Health. We also have CSX. CSX. Now, this one had a big day here on Friday. Let me move this out just a little bit more. Into a big move here on Friday on big volume. 3801, the standard pivot above. This would look better if it goes sideways. Gives you a little handle or shakeout there. UNP in the group already broke out. So rail's definitely getting some attention. So 3801, the level to watch. But with this big move going, from 34 to 37 and a half, wouldn't mind seeing that flag sideways before going through 3801 pivot. Also in transportation, Hub Group, and this another double bottom type pattern here, a little bit sloppy, but 8720, the double bottom pivot there. And this may be putting in a handle here. Volume eased up the last couple days, so this may be putting in a little handle here, and then we look for the big volume move through 8720. Again, that's Hub Group, HUBG. Same group, transportation, JB Hunt, JBHT, little cup pattern that looks like it's putting in a handle. Now, if we get a couple more days of sideways action, this tightens up here. 206.71 would be the standard pivot for the cup with handle breakout. And again, that's JBHT. Normally have that anchored VWAP on there. There you go. So again, just a couple more days sideways there, give you the handle, and then watch that pivot. Also have ICE, Intercontinental Exchange. This is another one, a sloppier kind of double bottom pattern. You do have a descending trend line here to keep an eye on. So if it comes through that descending trend line, gets in ahead of the 138.46 double bottom standard pivot, good volume coming in up the right side. Again, that's Intercontinental Exchange, ICE. Also have NFE. Got to have an energy one every week, right? That's the hottest group. 36.25, the standard pivot here, but this one's come a long way off of the bottom, basically coming from $20 now over 34. So this is another one that would look better if it goes sideways, consolidates here. Allow 1020 cloud there to catch up to price, and then watch for the big volume move through 36.25. Again, that's New Fortress Energy, NFE. And I've got one more in shippers, DAC. And what I'm looking for with this one, you got that cup pattern here, and you got the breakout, never did put in a handle, so it's doing that now. So putting in that high handle now, you got a descending trend line there. I've got a couple anchored VWAPs on there too from the high, from the big volume breakout here. And then you have year-to-date anchored VWAP, which caught that decline on Friday, and then it bounced late. 89.41 the standard pivot. So what I want to see is, can it reclaim that 89.41 pivot and then take out that descending trend line and perhaps push back above that anchored VWAP off of the high. So this consolidating sideways a little bit more and then going would set it up nicely. Keep an eye on the rest of the group too: ZIM, ZIM, SBLK, GSL, NMM. Keep an eye on the group because a lot of times they tend to run together. So DAC, another one to keep an eye on for the pivot, reclaim, and breakout. That's all I have into next week. Hope you have a great trading week, and I will see you over on FinTwitch.